Hey everybody, and welcome back to another What Of Everything Wednesdays. I am your host, MrBevers. Let's get right into it. This week we've got a company called Heroes Cards and Comics, located in London, Ontario. And they had quite a number of packs, actually. They had 22 packs. So we're going to do 11 today, and we'll do 11 next week. So they've got, of course, Guilds of Ravnica, right? The newest set, Core. They've got Battle Bond. They've got Dominaria, Masters 25, Rivals of Ixalan, Unstable, Ixalan, Hour of Dev, Amonkhet, Aether Revolt, Kaladesh, Conspiracy Take the Crown, Shadows over Innistrad, Oath of the Gatewatch, Dragons of Tarkir, Fate Reforged, Born of the Gods, Theros, Dragon's Maze, Gatecrash, and Return to Ravnica. So there you go. You can see. Look at that. We're here. We start and we end with Ravnica. It's kind of interesting how that worked out. So we're doing 11. Puts us here. All right, and that should leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So we're ending with Aether Revolt today. So we'll put those over there like so. And let's get right into it. Now, as always, we always open the newest set first. This shop was quite large. They have a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff in this shop. From collectibles to comics to you name it. They had hockey cards. They had, well, I should say, just sports cards in general they had. And then they had a ton of memorabilia. Like, just a ton of it. Might of the Masses, Goblin Banneret, Thought Erasure, and, ooh, that's a spicy hit. Risk Factor, very good card. This card's seeing quite a lot of play right now, and it's also just a very good card. I mean, 3 mana, draw 3 or do 4 damage to the face is pretty good, and the fact that you can essentially do it again is pretty awesome. Now, we did get a foil here. Did we get a foil? No. We did get a Ral emblem, so we'll put that in there, in that pile. So, alright, starting strong. Core 2019. This is where we'll hit that Bolas, right? We've been trying to get that Bolas forever. Big thank you to Becca. If you guys know who Becca is, Becca Sanders is one of the people who has been watching a long time and also commenting a long time. She actually mailed me a Nikki B. So, big thank you to Becca for that. We got Reliquary Tower, which is actually, I don't know if that's still over $1, but I'll put it aside. Sleep. This card is so good. The Merfolk deck right now in Standard is using Sleep, and it hurts a lot. Fell Spectre. Holy moly, we hit a Crucible of the Worlds. Alright. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. There it is. Then just a Mountain and Dragon token. Alright, well, we're starting strong here. Holy moly. Where's our little... There's our little pull tab. Now, Battle Bond was an interesting one because the cards, it was like the other way around. For whatever reason. Just where it was manufactured, I guess. So our rare is a Greater Good. I'll have to double check this price for that one, but I think it's a couple bucks. But I'll double check. And then we just have some uncommons here. Nothing super exciting in the commons and uncommons. None of the partner cards. So just a bunch of reprints. Alright. Dominaria. Dominaria. Alright. Urza's Tome. Wild Onslaught. And our rare is a Fall of the Thran. And we did get, of course, our legendary, which is a Halar the Fire Fletcher. With a little Sapperling token and a swamp. Masters 25. We could see some pretty sweet stuff out of this set, too. Also, some not so sweet things. But let's see. Let's see what we find. All right? Blue Elemental Blast. The Sigh of the Shinobi. Mesmeric Fiend, or whatever you want to call it. And a Pernicious Deed. This was worth a couple bucks before it got reprinted. I don't know if it's still hanging around there, but we'll check it out. Our first foil of the week is a Kindle. Let's make sure that everything's in the shot, I guess, right? And a Wolf token. We got Rivals. Good old Rivals of Ixalan. Ooh, Merfolk Mistbinder. It's a nice little uncommon. Don't know if it's over $1. I would doubt it. Resplendent Griffin. Charging Tusk Odon. And our rare, Zetpala. Zetalpa. Primal Dawn. With a Plains and a Merfolk. You know, I say it over and over, and I repeat it so many times, thinking that, you know, next time I'll read it right. And then I never do. Never do. Unstable is next. Now, of course, these ones, unless we hit something super crazy in the rare slot, we pretty much aren't giving these ones out to the patrons just because they're not really, like, playable in any format. So, you know, if one of the patrons wants some of the unstable rares and stuff put into the patron pile, you got to let me know. But we'll have to make sure that it's specific to you then. So we'll see what happens. Labro Bot, Slaying Mantis, Half Shark Half, and our rare. All right, we got a Mythic, which is Summon the Pack, which is a pretty fun card actually. So this is a card that was hilarious in draft when this set was out because it was open a sealed Magic Booster Pack, reveal the cards, and put all creature cards revealed this way onto the battlefield under your control. They're zombies in addition to their other types. So essentially in draft, if you played this, you could just be like, I want a sealed pack of that set, and then you would just open it and any creatures in that pack would go onto the table. Like, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And then of course we got a Full Art Mountain, which will go into the patron pile. And then we've got just some top secret constructs, contraption things, and of course a foil Fairy Spy. Alright, Ixalan is next. What do you got for me, Ixalan? We got a foil here. Ruthless Knave. Pillar of Origins. Bellowing Aegisaur. And our rare's a Ripjaw Raptor. Pretty good rare, actually. This rare's pretty sweet as well. I mean, a 4/5 for 4 is already sweet. If you look at the other, like, 4-drops in green from Ixalan block, you've got, like, what? Like, the 3/4 with Reach and the 3/4 red, which doesn't do much, right? Like, the double cost for 4. Everything else is, like, a 5-drop, right? Like, the Charging Drostodon or whatever, and a foil Deep Root Waters. Very nice. Too bad it doesn't make foil tokens in paper. If somehow you were able to like make the tokens out of here and they would be foil because you had a foil copy of the enchantment like you do on MTGO and things like that, that would be amazing. Hour of Dev is next. What are we gonna find here? Imaginary Threats, Resolute Survivors, Burning Fist Minotaur, and an Uncage the Menagerie. Well, we hit a mythic. There you go. That's what our third mythic for the day. Not bad. Crucible of the World, Summon the Pack, and Uncage the Menagerie. I'm seeing a bit of a theme. I mean, the Crucible of the Worlds is not so much on point, but the Uncage the Menagerie and the Summon the Pack are pretty similar, right? Alright, we've got Amonkhet next. Oh man, that Anointer Priest. Such a good card. Such a good card. Kenra Charioteer. Trial of Solidarity. Lay Claim. And Mouth to Feed as our rare. Ooh, with a full art land. Ooh, and we got the Heart Piercer Manticore token. Alright, Aether Revolt is last but not least for this week. Let's see what we can find. Hidden Herbalists, Airdrop Aeronauts, Perilous Predicament, and another mythic, Herald of Anguish. There you go. So we're up to 4 mythics this week. That's pretty sweet. 4 mythics, one of them being Crucible of the Worlds. We hit Risk Factor. We hit Pernicious Deed. We hit Ripjar Raptor. We hit a Full Art Plains and a Reliquary Tower. I mean, this has been a pretty good week. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget, this was Heroes, Cards, and Comics, located in London. If you want to check them out, there'll be a link below in the description to their website. You can check them out. I know some of my viewers are from Ontario, and some of you even from London, possibly. So if you haven't been checking them out, go check them out. Look at all the stuff they've got. Thanks so much, everybody. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.